Most people don't die of old age. They die of surrender. The day you accept that gold retirement watch, that isn't a reward. It is a death warrant you have signed for yourself. Society has whispered a poison into your ear. It tells you, work hard so that one day you can do nothing. That is the most lethal lie ever told. A human being is like this blade. He picks up a sharp hand tool. Use it every day and it stays keen. Put it on a shelf because you are afraid of wearing it out. It will rust. And rust eats the heart out of the steel until it is nothing but orange dust. The moment you stop, your body receives a signal. Mission complete. This vessel is no longer required. And believe me, nature does not waste oxygen on things that no longer have a purpose. I had a brother, Kenji. He was a master architect, strong as an ox, sharp as a diamond. At 65, he announced, "Ichiro, I have given enough. Now, I will enjoy my life." He bought a house by the sea. He bought a leather recliner that cost more than my workshop. He said he was going to relax. And that is when I saw the death rot begin. In the first month, the light in his eyes flickered out. By the 6th month, the hands that once designed skyscrapers began to shake, not from age, but from uselessness. He didn't die of a heart attack or cancer. He was eaten alive by that leather chair. Kenji retired at 65. We buried him at 68. 3 years. It took only 3 years for a lion of a man to turn into a ghost, simply because he believed he deserved to stop. People think relaxation is a lake. They think it is a calm, still pond where they can finally rest their weary bones. But have you ever looked closely at a still pond? It is full of mosquitoes, scum, rot. The water doesn't move, so it loses its life force. It becomes a breeding ground for things that bite and sting. Your mind is that pond. A river, however, a river is cold, fast, and it is constantly fighting against the rocks. Because it struggles, it stays pure. Your spirit needs that friction. If you don't give your brain a problem to solve, a difficult, frustrating, microscopic problem, it will start to solve problems that aren't there. It will turn inward. It will invent pain in your joints. It will invent anxiety in your chest. It will turn your own thoughts into a cage. I don't work because I need the coins. I work because if I don't force these wood joints to fit within a fraction of a millimeter, my soul will lose its shape. And once you lose your shape, the earth is ready to take you back. You don't need to build a cathedral to stay alive. You just need a must. A garden that must be weeded before the sun peaks. A child that must be taught the value of a handshake. A craft that must be mastered, even if you are the only one who sees the flaws. When you wake up, you must have a reason to get out of bed that is heavier than your desire to stay in it. If your only plan for the day is to exist, you are already halfway in the ground. Look at my hands. He holds them up. They are calloused, stained with walnut oil, and scarred from a century of mistakes. They are 103 years old. They hurt every single morning, but they are steady. They are steady because they have a job to do. They haven't been given permission to quit. Do you know what happens to a machine that sits idle in the rain? The gears seize. The oil turns to sludge. Your biology is no different. The moment you tell yourself, "I am done," your hormones change. Your cells stop repairing. Your heart decides it doesn't need to beat quite so hard. Retirement is a biological signal for decay. My brother Kenji thought he was being smart. He thought he was winning the game. He wasn't winning. He was retreating. And in this life, there is no such thing as a peaceful retreat. There is only the front line or the grave. Listen to me. Go outside. Find a burden. Find a task that makes you sweat. Find something that is hard to do, something that makes you want to quit, and do it until you are exhausted. Do not look for the easy life. The easy life is a predator. It waits until you sit down, and then it never lets you get back up. If you are retired, unretire. If you are resting, stand up. If you are waiting for the right time to start again, you are waiting for your own funeral. The day you stop is the day you die. Don't you dare stop. Ichiro, 103. Medical and professional disclaimer. This video is for educational, philosophical, and entertainment purposes only. The never stop philosophy shared by the character Ichiro reflects a personal perspective on longevity and does not constitute professional medical, psychological, or health advice. Every individual's physical limits are different. Please consult with a healthcare professional before making major lifestyle changes or undertaking strenuous activity, especially in old age.